These are the directions for workplace 2A clock fractions. Today you're going to use what we did with our problem string, adding together minutes of an hour as fractions in your workplace. To play the clock fractions workplace game, you and your partner are both going to need the clock fractions record sheet that you will find in your workplace book. You also will need one spinner. If you don't have a spinner because you're playing at home, you could use a paper clip and a pencil together to work as a spinner. You also need colored pencils or markers in several different colors as well as regular pencils. So, to play the game, move this out of the way for you. Here is my clock fractions record sheet. Player 1 is going to spin on both spinners and write two fractions as an addition expression under the words equations for each term. So I'm going to first spin over here. I got 5/12. So I'm going to write 5/12 plus 5/6. And there is my addition expression. Now, I'm going to shade both fractions on my clock using a different color for each fraction. I'm going to label them and then I'm going to use my clock to add them, just like I did on my problem string today. So if I have 5/12, that's an easy one. My clock is already divided into 12, so I'm just going to color 5 of them. Then I need to color 5/6. And I know a sixth is worth how much time? How much time, guys? Sophia? A sixth is worth 10 minutes. And I need 5 of those. So here's 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, I'm out of clock. It didn't tell me what to do when that happens. I guess. Fill this in, and I'm just going to add another one. 3, 4, 5. Right? Mm-hmm. Close enough? So now I need to come up with my sum. How much is this worth? I can count it in 12ths, right? Because here I have 12 12ths, and then I have 3 more 12ths. So I have 15 12ths, but can I leave it like this? Can I leave it like this? No. What do I have to do? What is this right now? What do we call it? What was the word? Page? Okay, but what is wrong with this fraction? It was the joke yesterday. Antonio, what was it? It's an improper fraction, right? Remember, oh, you're improper. Right? Come on, you're supposed to remember that when you're 80. It's improper. So we have to fix it, right? So if we fix it, we have 1 3/12. And I actually just read a little further, my friends. If you run out of clock for what you're coloring, don't draw your own. Just kidding. Go on to the next clock. Just kidding. Jokaha. Okay? Now, I can give the next turn to my partner. My partner is going to spin again, and we are going to use their page to continue adding fractions, okay? So once I fix this 1 3/12, I know that that is 1 and 1/4, right? That was what I had, was 1 1/4. Okay, so now my partner's going to use their record sheet, and my partner's going to play again the exact same way. Okay, so my partner's going to spin 5/12 again. My partner's going to spin 3/12. My partner's going to use their record sheet, draw in 5/12, draw in 3/12 with 2 different colors, write it as an expression, solve it. I have 5/12 plus 3/12. I have how many? 5 plus 3. 8/12. Yep. Yep. And then it's going to go back to my turn again. Okay. I'm going to spin. I have 2/3 plus 4/12. So now I'm on my next set of equations. I have 2/3 plus 4/12. I know that a third is worth 20 minutes, and I have 2 of them. So here's my 2/3, because I'm going to keep adding to my clocks. My goal is to fill all 3 clocks. I know 2/3, I'm going to write down in minutes, is 20 minutes plus 4/12 is 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is another 20 minutes. I have 40 minutes altogether, right? Which is 40 out of 60, which is 4 out of 6, which is 4 and 6. Their greatest common factor is 2. Yep, so if I divide 4 divided by 2, I get 2, and 6 divided by 2, I get 3. Now my partner's going to go again and keep filling in their clocks on their record sheet. And then I'm going to go again and hopefully fill up my 3rd clock. The first person to fill up all 3 clocks win. Now, what happens if when it's time for me to fill up my 3rd clock, I get a spin like this, and I fill up my 3rd clock plus some? Guess what? You lose your turn. You don't get to color it in if it takes up more than the last clock. Okay? If it's too big for the last clock, you lose your turn, and you must fill it in with the exact fraction that you need to be able to win the game. So I would lose my turn, and then it would become my partner's turn to play again. And the first person to fill up 3 full clocks completely with nothing overflowing is the person that wins. Okay? Those are the directions for Workplace 2A, clock fractions. Again, make sure you use the problem string page 36 in your student book to help you. This is the exact same thing that we did today.